What if the internet shut down forever? This question comes from, well, basically everyone who's ever forgotten their Wi-Fi password. What if the internet shut down forever? Not for a few hours, not because of a thunderstorm, but permanently. Like one morning you wake up and it's gone. The short answer is that most of us would panic, then go outside and realize the sun still exists, and then panic again because we wouldn't be able to post about it on Twitter. Or, I guess, X. The long answer is a little scarier. The internet isn't just where you stream cat videos or argue with strangers. It's the backbone of almost everything modern society does. Power grids rely on it. Banks rely on it. Airlines rely on it. Even traffic lights rely on it. Without the internet, your fridge might still keep running, but good luck buying food to put in it. Let's imagine day one. The shutdown happens instantly. At first, people think it's just a global outage, like when Facebook went down for 6 hours and everyone acted like it was the end of civilization. But after a few hours, it's clear that nothing's coming back online. No messages, no emails, no news updates. The stock market freezes, banks can't confirm transactions, and suddenly your credit card is just a shiny piece of plastic. Cash becomes king again, and people who laughed at their grandparents for keeping dollar bills under the mattress suddenly stop laughing. By day two, airports are chaos. Modern air traffic control depends on network systems, so flights are grounded. In fact, almost every long-distance journey becomes difficult because trains, subways, and even gas stations rely on the internet. And good luck trying to call anyone for help. Without internet backbone systems, phone networks collapse too. We're back to yelling across the street and hoping your neighbor can hear you. Within a week, things get messy. Supermarkets run out of food because supply chains are tracked and scheduled online. Truck drivers don't know where to go, warehouses can't coordinate deliveries, and GPS maps stop working. Imagine trying to explain to a teenager how to use a paper map. Actually, imagine trying to find one in the first place. Healthcare takes a massive hit. Hospitals rely on digital records, and doctors suddenly have to dig through paper charts. Pharmacies can't order drugs easily, and medical research labs lose access to shared data. In a twist of irony, doctors might spend more time trying to treat stress-induced headaches than anything else. After a month, society starts to rewire itself. Literally. Governments scramble to set up emergency communication systems, probably using old-school radio waves. Newspapers make a comeback. Remember newspapers? They're like blogs, except printed on giant pieces of thin paper that you can't scroll. Some communities adjust surprisingly well, relying on local organization and face-to-face interactions. Others, not so much. But let's get a little more technical. Is it even possible for the internet to disappear forever? The internet isn't one giant machine sitting in a basement. It's millions of servers, cables, satellites, and devices connected together. Shutting it down permanently would mean not just breaking it, but stopping humanity from ever reconnecting it. That would probably require some global-scale catastrophe, like a solar flare wiping out electronics worldwide, or an agreement by every government to pull the plug at the same time. And given that governments can't even agree on what to put on pizza, that seems unlikely. Still, if it happened, the long-term effects might not be all bad. Humanity would be forced to slow down. Instead of scrolling endlessly through TikTok, people might actually talk to each other. Libraries would become useful again. Handwriting would make a comeback. Some people might even get bored enough to touch grass, but at the same time, billions of jobs tied to digital infrastructure would vanish. Entire industries would collapse, and global communication would take decades to rebuild. Of course, we can't forget the truly devastating consequence: memes. Without the internet, no new memes could be created. That's right, no more distracted boyfriend. No more cats screaming at salad. Society might survive the collapse of digital banking, but the collapse of meme culture? That's a tragedy too far. So, what's the bottom line? If the internet shut down forever, society would survive. But it wouldn't be the society we know. The transition would be chaotic, painful, and full of people rediscovering how to send actual letters. Humanity would adapt, but the scars would last for generations. Unless, of course, Elon Musk finds a way to restart everything by plugging a giant Ethernet cable into Mars.